And I don't think we can use that excuse that the Sunday morning paradigm is dead, because it's clearly not, because in this congregation that I was at, it's not.
The congregation I attend, it's not.
It's not. That's
There are
exactly
so many
right.
places around, not just in Sydney.
Thriving.
But like around the world.
Yes. Thriving.
The church thing still works
Yes.
and is thriving.
And the Sunday morning arrangement clearly is working.
Yeah.
You know.
And there are lots of places where it isn't.
Yes.
Like that's also worth
noting
and acknowledging is there is a model that no longer works, and there are lots of congregations, and this isn't a bad thing. This is actually a really beautiful thing, for which church is a thing that people have held onto for a long, long, long time. That if it does evolve into something 21st century and beyond, it'll leave them behind, and they won't. And so instead of doing that, it's catering for a slightly different audience that need and rely on that older model in their later life.
Yeah.
And that is a beautiful, wonderful thing. And the fact that the church can serve people in that way is so valuable.
Absolutely.
And I get really angry when I hear people going, oh, can those people hurry up and die so we can just get on with doing the church? It's like, whoa, you've completely missed the point.
Yep. And
Maybe God's call on that, and I literally have no congregation in mind when I'm saying this, but because there are so many of them, but like maybe God's call on that congregation is to look after that group of 30 people well, and then maybe that's it.
Yep.
Who knows? And if it is, don't we believe in a God of resurrections?
Yeah.
Like, why does the idea of a church serving an aging congregation for another 10 years and then who knows what's after that, why is that a scary or bad thing? If there is another another group of people that they're not serving because of that, then that's an entirely different conversation to be having. But it's so specific to the gathered community that are actually physically there. Are you serving them? If not, then you can have that conversation about what do we need to be doing differently about church? What can we change? What can we move forward? What can we get rid of? What can we bring back? All of those things. But if you're already serving the gathered community, then you're doing church.
Yeah,
That's what
100%.
church is. It's the gathered community gathering to worship God and be in fellowship. If you're doing that already, it doesn't matter if there's 5 or 50 or 100 or 50,000 people there. That's church.
100%. Yeah, that's right.
Sorry, I just went on a bit of a
Oh,
rant
you
there.
did. You went.
Yeah.
That was amazing.